What's up, everybody? It's your boy Worlds TV, back again with another video. If you are new, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Stay up to date with the latest post and notifications of this channel. And today I'm going to be doing a reaction video. This is pretty new, of the NBA Western Conference All-Star starters announced on Inside the NBA show with Shaq, Ernie, Charles Barkley, and Kenny the Jet Smith. So I'm not going to do a long ass intro, waste you guys time, because this is time consuming right here. Let's get to it.
Call on my friends.
But we have no idea, just like y'all at home, who are the starters going to be. We do not know. So
obviously, number one got to be LeBron James.
This is envelope number one.
Western Conference show. What is?
It's got to be LeBron. LeBron is a no-brainer. Possibly. All right, I'm gonna get my predictions and then I'm gonna watch this, because this is a true, authentic reaction video. Unlike these other YouTubers who watch the crap first and then after that they fake their reaction. So let me predict before I play this video. LeBron obviously is the leading vote getter. LeBron, without a question of a doubt, he's gonna get it. Man's averaging almost like 30 a game at age 37, which is ridiculous. So LeBron, no doubt, period. Number two's gotta be Steph Curry, because Steph was balling out there for a couple first half of the season. He slowed down a little bit, has been shooting poorly, but hopefully he picks that up the second half of the season after the All-Star break. Number three, move this here. Number three, possibly John Morant's gonna make it. John Morant has been, yo, John been on his grizzly, man. John been balling lately. Like, yo, he definitely has put himself in the MVP conversation for sure. It's Ja. It's number three. He's the other backcourt. Four would possibly be Jokic. Jokic has been averaging, it feels like he's averaging like 26 and 12 this season, I think. Probably more than that. I got to double check his stats. Definitely Jokic. You know, he's in a conversation with Embiid as the best center in the league. And four would be with the forward position. Well, let's see. It can't be Paul George. Leonard's out. Maybe Luka. Luka would be the fourth. Even though, you know, Dallas hasn't had a good season, but Luka's averaging like 25 points, like almost, what, 7.5 assists. So yeah, those are my predictions. Let's see how many I get right.
Western Conference front court.
Oh, you're the first to know, Ernie.
The captain, leading vote getter in the West, LeBron James.
No question. No question. I think no-brainer.
18th straight appearance in 2022 in his 19th season. Giving the Lakers 29 points a game, 8 rebounds,
volleyball
6
the hell out
assists,
that basketball.
52%. He has the most 30-point games in the NBA this year with 22. And he's going to be a captain again. And so far, as a captain, he is 4-0, Shaq.
This is one of the greatest players we've ever seen. Congratulations to LeBron.
The greatest player we've ever
his
seen.
Family. And I just have to repeat what Kenny said. We knew he was making an All-Star game.
Yeah, we talked about goats and all that. Michael.
He said, and to his family. I mean, LeBron's been to like 18 consecutive All-Stars. I think his family's used to this by now, Shaq.
Shaq.
Yep.
You know, whatever. However, he is the best player for the longest in the NBA. I don't think any player has been as great as long.
That's facts.
Kareem?
Yep.
Oh
no,
God.
not Kareem. No, hell no. Hell no. As long.
Right now? This long. Tell me a player this old was this good.
Kareem?
Kareem wasn't good. No, he
wasn't. No, he wasn't.
He wasn't this good. This old.
I'll say this about LeBron. If he does win the score.
They giving me like classic old man syndrome hate. Like, Kareem was not good playing in year 19 in the league. Like, he was good, but he wasn't this great LeBron James. Like, I don't even think Kareem played 19 years. Let me double check. I'm not going to double check, but in terms of the man's 19 years, averaging 30, almost 30 points a game, shooting officially as he's shooting from the court, no. Can he hit it right on the head? Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. Can he hit it right on the head? So, no.
Michael, Kobe, Shaq.
Yep.
You know, whatever. However, he is the best.
I didn't mean to. I got to go forward. All right. I went
Kareem wasn't good. No, Kareem was good.
I went back by a little bit.
This good, this old.
I'll say this about LeBron. If he does win the scoring title this
Which
year,
he will.
and he's right there in the thick of it, he would be the oldest scorer.
Nobody's been this great this old. I'm not saying.
At 37. Now, hey,
played long. Nobody's been this great.
we could debate the merits of LeBron James if you'd like, but I think I'd rather get to the other two starters in the Western Conference front court.
Okay.
Nikola Jokic, who is the reigning MVP.
Okay, I was right.
This is a big one here.
Andrew Wiggins,
What?
the Golden State
congrats,
Warriors.
Hold on. Wiggins made it over Luka. Hold on, wait, time. I know. Hold on. Now, I know, I'm not trying to shit on Wiggins. I know Wiggins was having a really, really good year. I think he's averaging like 18.5 points per game. But he's the starting forward for the Western Conference over Luka. Because I know, listen, I know Luka's not going to make the backcourt. Because that's reserved for Steph and Ja. But fucking Wiggins made it? He's a starter averaging 18 points a game and he's a starter?
Congratulations, Andrew.
I mean, wow.
To Jokic first.
Wow. Like, listen, I'm not trying to.
His 7th season, averaging
I'm not
26,
trying to hate on Wiggins at all.
14 and 8.
But
while shooting
wow.
57%, he leads the league in double-doubles, and he leads the league in triple-doubles.
I probably think he's going to go to Luka
with
something.
11. So Nikola Jokic joins LeBron James in the Western Conference.
This is surprising.
Andrew Wiggins,
this is surprising.
8th year in the league, first-time All-Star, shooting a career-best 48% from 35.
I can't pause it. I would thought Wiggins would be like a reserve because he definitely deserves to be an All-Star this year because he's putting up like career-high numbers all across the board, no question. And obviously, Golden State, they're at the top of the Western Conference, the 1st or 2nd seed. I believe they're number 2, right behind the Phoenix Suns. But a starter. I mean, I'm not hating it, but it's a bit shocking to say the least. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. That's just my opinion.
5 and 13 Warriors, averaging 18 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists for the 2015
and I just checked
Rookie of the Year.
Wiggins
How about
stats,
that, Kenny?
18 points per game, 4.5, 4.2 assists.
And not to mention the job he does defensively.
4.2 rebounds and 2 assists.
The one thing, when he was when they traded for him, and I think we all, some people laughed when I said
in the D'Angelo Russell deal.
Right, I said going there, he could be an All-Star. And
well, mainly it made sense because D'Lo needed the basketball in his hands, and they knew that they were going to get Klay Thompson back at some point. So you couldn't have 3 ball-dominant guards, as your starters. So Wiggins could really play off the ball, but this was like Kenny said, I think he didn't really find himself in Minnesota because we all knew that was Karl-Anthony Towns' team, and especially when I think they got the number 1 pick in the draft. It was like, all right, we're going to take Anthony Edwards, but I believe he was traded before then. But you just knew it just wasn't a good fit with Wiggins and Cat and Wiggins in Minnesota. So this was more of an ideal fit. Like he's like the 3rd or 4th guy, but he's getting you 18 a game, so you can't complain about his production. And again, I'm just shocked that he's a starter. He deserves to be an All-Star, a reserve, but a starter. Whoa.
Didn't see it, but I did only because the role would change as the primary scorer. I thought he would be great and an All-Star in a secondary role. And now, being in a secondary role, his 18 to 20 points become much more meaningful. Because if you're counting on a guy to get 25 and he gets 20, then you're like, But if you're counting on a guy to get 14 and he gets 20, then he's an All-Star. And that's what I thought would happen.
When you're such a young talent, they expect you to know how to win. He didn't know how to win. He was up and down, criticized a lot. But when he went to Golden State, similar to what JaVale McGee did, they taught him how to be a winner. They taught him how to play a certain way. And he's doing that. And I want to congratulate him and his family.
Well,
I'm definitely not mad at this.
Well, number 1, congratulations. It's awesome. But what they really did was put him in his right spot. He can't be your best player. When he got that max deal in Minnesota,
what I just said.
People think when you get max money, like Andrew Wiggins has got to be your 3rd or 4th best player. That's what happened to a lot of guys. People assume when you make money, you can automatically, I'm the man. Andrew Wiggins is a good player, but he probably needs to be the 3rd or 4th best player on your team to go with those other guys, and you can become an All-Star. But if he's your best player, you saw what happened. So he's just in a great situation. He can be the 3rd or 4th best player on that team, and it's congratulations.
Yeah, no doubt. Congratulations.
All-Star.
and to Andrew Wiggins. Now, next up, because you like me to show this, is the West.
Yes.
It's got to be
this
Stephen
one here
Ja.
is going to be very interesting.
And the winner is La La Land.
If it's not Stephen Ja, I'm turning off this video.
La La Land. That's funny. Yeah, that's good. I caught that already. I caught that.
It's got to be
Stephen
Ja.
Curry.
Of course.
And Ja Morant.
All right, that's all I needed to see.
Start
That's all I needed to know. I had to be
I'm
Stephen
happy for Ja.
West All-Stars. First to Curry,
Yeah, Steph Curry,
his
he kinda
eighth
cooled
All-Star
down.
game in his 13th season.
Like I think
26 points a game is number 9.
He kind of cooled down a little bit because he was number one.
He's hit at least
Curry
1 3
was
in
like number
169 straight.
Well, in pauses. Curry was number one, like in the MVP conversation. Obviously, after he broke that 3-point record at MSG, but then he's kind of like calmed down a little bit. His shooting hasn't been great, but yeah, he definitely deserved to be a starter.
Games, 14 30-point games. Warriors have the second best record in the West. And so now another first time
he's on his Grizzly
at the tender age
Ja
of
Morant.
22.
Ooh,
Ja Morant.
Let me get to the rim. Thank you.
Giving the Grizzlies 25 points a game, which is good for 10th in the league. 6 rebounds, 7 assists. 2020 Rookie of the Year, and he joins Mark Gasol as the only Grizzlies as starter.
Ja reminds me of a young Derrick Rose in his prime. Just based on his athleticism alone, he reminds me of a young D Rose. Like, oh man, Ja could just
in the All-Star
6'3",
game, but he
probably got like a
really
40-inch
come
vertical.
on,
Man, he's
I made a comment the other day that sort of went viral, but I think people misunderstood what I said. So he reminded me of Kobe. I didn't say it was the next Kobe. Reminded me of Kobe. Talk about Mamba mentality. His mentality and Kobe's mentality are similar. He knows he's the best player in the league. That's how he's supposed to play. Second, third year, dominating. He's definitely a box office type player. People want to see him play. He's very excited. I'm very happy for him. Me and Chuck kind of knew this was going to happen, but he definitely has that mentality where I don't care who I'm playing against on the court. This is my game, and I'm taking over.
Number one, congratulations to Ja Morant. He's been fabulous all year. He's had a couple little injuries, but when he's there, first of all, they got one of the best coaching staffs in the NBA. But me and Kenny got to tell you this funny story. So we were in the playoffs, Shaq, like
right before.
But he hadn't even drafted. He just left college. So we were on the set getting ready for the game, and this little kid come up and say, "Hey, Mr. Smith, Mr. Barkley, I want to say hello." And we're like, "Hey, nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah." And he walks away, and me and Kenny say, "Kenny, who's that?"
We had no idea.
I had no idea. It was a kid. Who's that little kid who came
because
in
of his size and stature?
Yeah.
He plays so much bigger.
He plays a lot bigger.
We thought he was like 6'4", 6'5". I thought watching him in college.
I thought it was somebody had their kid there.
He came to the set. He was like 110 pounds.
You know what he remind me of? Like Dame Lillard, and not as far as the player. When I met Dame Lillard, I thought he was going to be bigger than that. Yeah. And that's the same thing with Ja, but they both are terrific players, but I'm happy for Ja Morant.
I was watching the post-game show on the Grizzlies telecast last night, and he talked about hopefully being able to get home to his grandmother's to watch the show from there. Hope he was able to do that, and welcome to the dark. That's exactly, it's
Illuminati, bro. Oh, that's it. Okay. Well, I didn't know the video was going to end like that. It did. All right, well, thank you guys for tuning into this reaction video. But like I said, Steph Curry was a no-brainer. I'm just really still shocked on the whole Andrew Wiggins being a starter. But at least I got 4 out of 5 correct, Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Did Wiggins deserve to be an all-star starter? Was he just put in there because Golden State had the best record and they felt like they had to put 2 Warriors in? Well, Golden State had the second best record in the West, and they felt like they had to put 2 Warriors in there because to reward winning. Also, I just noticed there was no Phoenix Suns in the starter. Like, no Devin Booker, no CP3. I know you had to put, if we're going to go based off the merit of winning, obviously Steph goes in there too, Ja Morant, but could they have put, Devin Booker at the 3 position, even though his natural position is a backcourt shooting guard? You got to make some rules because especially, if we were rewarding winning, the Phoenix Suns have the best record in the Western Conference. They at least had one Sun that deserved to be a starter. Now, I believe either Chris Paul or Devin Booker will be a reserve, based off what they've been doing with the Suns' success this season. But if we're going to reward winning, in my opinion, you got to give. I would have thought maybe Devin Booker would have gotten, a starter position mainly I would have replaced him over Wiggins. That's just my opinion. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Peace.